Welcome everybody to this wonderful masterclass about how you can be creating a new relationship with yourself. This is a path to self-devotion, to your power, and to your inner union. So before we begin, I want you to understand something. This is not just a class. This is an initiation. An initiation into a new way of relating. Not to a man, not to the world, but relating to yourself. Because the truth is, every relationship you have is a simple mirror. It's a mirror. It's a mirror of the relationship that you hold within yourself. So if there is chaos, abandonment, inconsistency, or even lack, this is not a punishment. It's a reflection. So in this masterclass, we are going to be dissolving old mirrors that we have, and we are going to create new ones. So if you're ready, you can take your notes and let's begin. So we are being taught nothing about being in a relationship. No one sits you down and tells you how this is going to be working. We have never been taught how to be in a relationship with ourselves. We are not taught how to do this. So what happens is we seek outside validation. We start to perform for love, for acceptance. We abandon ourselves so that we can be chosen. We silence our needs, our desires for acceptance. This is not a distortion. From a very esoteric perspective, because this goes deeper than you think. When you betray yourself, you create an energetic fragmentation. That means that there is an energy split with yourself. One part of you becomes the performer, and the other part becomes the abandoned inner child. And this is why you can be loved, but still feel unloved. You can be chosen, but still feel unseen. It's because that relationship within was broken. So the first relationship you have was with your mother. She was your first mirror of your worthiness, of your safety, of your nurturing, your emotional attunement. So if there was a crack in this mirror, you learned that you were too much, that you were never enough, or you must earn love. This is not happening in the physical sense, it's an unconscious level. So you spend most of your time trying to repair the original wound to others. This is why you tend to attract emotional unavailable partners, men who cannot see you for you, or partners, whatever you love. Those people that come into your life make you love, make you earn that love. So this is not a coincidence. This is an energetic memory that keeps replaying itself again. And if you're conscious enough to notice the patterns, that's why we come into healing. So when you go to healing and to release these parts of you, you want to go deeper. This is where you go into sacred teachings of the feminine, because as a woman, the feminine is not meant to chase love. He is meant to generate it from within. And it's not just the women seeking love. You are also the source of love. So we have been talking about the masculine and feminine. And if you have not been to that part yet, We are going to be talking about how you can harmonize the masculine and the feminine. The masculine is the structure, the safety, the leadership, and this is all happening inside of you. And the feminine is one that flows, is about your emotions and your sensuality. So within these two, if there is any disconnection, you start to see externally what must be cultivated internally. But when you start to harmonize these energies, when they are in union, when they are trusting each other, you become a self-led person, a self-nurtured person with self-devoted or devotion to yourself. This is what I like to call that inner union. And from this space, you're not going to start chasing love. You start to magnetize it. So, in order for you to start to rewire the relationship with yourself, you first want to radically take self responsibility. You want to stop waiting for other people or somebody else to choose you. You want to start choosing yourself. You want to start to set boundaries for yourself. You want to know your standards. You want to be aware of the self talk that you have from within. Is it a negative self talk or is it a positive self talk? Because there are two different voices that really are internal and they're guiding, and sometimes they're not in harmony. So your mind is telling you one thing and your heart is telling you one thing. So there's no harmony. So you want to ask yourself daily, where am I abandoning myself? You want to ask good questions to yourself because this is the first ways for you to start your embodiment practices. The second step is for you to reparent that inner child. Let's go for a little exercise. Just close your eyes for a minute. Breathe with yourself. Come to your center. I want you to start to visualize that inner version of you. The one that felt unseen, unloved, the one that was told that they were too much. Now I want you to ask her, what do you need from me? And then you want to give it to her. If she says you want to take a rest, you want to take rest. If she says eat this, eat it. If she says go for a walk, please give it to her. Not tomorrow, not when somebody else shows up. Now, give it to her. The third one is a devotional ritual. This is going to activate the queen within you. This is where your powers activate. Every day you want to ask yourself, how do I treat myself as a queen? Then you want to embody that. This, you want to observe the way you speak to yourself, the way you dress yourself, the way you rest, the way you receive. Devotion is not something that is luxurious. Devotion is alignment. So you want to really embody all these parts about yourself and treat yourself as the queen that you are. The fourth step is for you to energetically set standards that you have in love. Your relationships will only rise to the level of the self relationship you have with yourself. Remember, everything is a mirror. So you decide, you must decide, what do I no longer tolerate? What kind of love do I require? This must be very, very important questions that you ask yourself consistently. Then you can give yourself that love to yourself first. Everything comes from you. Then this is going to ripple effect to every other part of your relationships. Whether it is with your friends, with your partners, you have to become your own beloved. The next part is I want to take you to a little bit of an embodiment practice. Every time we connect with ourselves and we put one hand in our heart and one hand in our womb, we are activating that synchronicity. So please place one hand on your heart and the other one in your womb and just breathe through these two organs. This is what I call an embodiment activation. You want to say out loud, or if you want, you can speak internally. As you put your one hand on your heart and one hand in your womb, I want you to say, I choose myself. I return to myself. I become the love that I seek. And sit with it. Feel your body start to soften. Feel your energy coming back home into your heart and into your womb. This is your power. This part you want to repeat and to practice over and over and over again until it becomes a part of you, until it becomes a practice that you do every day, where you speak to yourself like this. Because the first take, you're not going to believe it. You might not even feel the softness. But as it becomes an embodiment practice, then your body and your cells start to react. And as we close, I want you to know that this is a journey. It's not about you becoming somebody new. It's about you remembering who you were always been. This is very powerful because as a woman, you are whole. You are worth. You are magnetic. And you are sovereign. And when you start to create this new relationship with yourself, everything starts to shift. Your standards begins to rise, your energy changes, your relationships transform, and love finally meets you at your level. So if you're called to go deeper into this work, into your own healing, your own embodiment and activation, and when you want to activate the most powerful feminine self, this is exactly the work I do. I guide you back into your heart and into your womb. So this is an invitation to you. Please stop abandoning yourself and start devoting yourself. So if you are ready to begin your transformation, comment below, Queen, or get in touch with me. I'm going to attach a book a call link where we can connect. And I will see you soon.